This is the moment Taiwan's Coast Guard stops and intercepts a suspicious ship on Tuesday afternoon. Called the Hongtai, it had been sailing in waters off the coast of Tainan for almost 3 days and flying under the flag of the West African nation of Togo. But after a submarine cable was cut, the Coast Guard moved in. The ship and its 8 crew, all Chinese nationals, are now detained and under investigation for damaging the cable. China's foreign ministry is downplaying the issue.
我不了解你提到的有关情况，这也不是一个外交问题。
China sees Taiwan as part of its own territory and has upped its threats to take the island by force. Not only deploying dozens of aircraft and Navy ships around Taiwan every week, but also using its Coast Guard and fishing fleets to harass Taiwan's maritime border. Exchanges like this one between the two countries are now a regular occurrence.
中国海警14608，这里是中华民国海巡署 PP356警广播，你已进入中华民国境限制区域，严重破坏区域和平稳定，影响海上航行安全及操作秩序，请立即转向驶离，请立即转向驶离。
But now Taiwan is facing a new kind of threat, with suspicious ships similar to the Hongtai loitering around Taiwan and keeping the country on alert. Many analysts say that the ships are part of a shadow fleet from China, secretly looking to sabotage Taiwan's 14 undersea internet cables, which are vital to keeping Taiwan connected with the rest of the world. So far this year, 3 cables have been damaged or completely cut.
This is clearly an orchestrated campaign, and we don't have to think very hard to think about who might be behind such a campaign, who would want to harass Taiwan in this way. I think that Taiwan now lives in is you have to now start thinking in terms of building your resilience against attacks like this.
This incident is raising concerns, however, about how these mystery ships are operating around Taiwan. Observers say that the Hongtai, under a different name, had been sailing around Taiwan before, also near cable areas. The ship has used different names to hide its identity and also disguised its signal, making it harder to track. That's a tactic that's growing more common.
If you see that a ship is sort of loitering around a particular area, and then the next day you look and there's a different ship loitering there, but actually it's the same ship, but maybe you don't notice that because you don't take the time to dig into it or whatever. So, it's just one more way for them to make themselves a little harder to keep track of.
According to Taiwan's National Security Bureau, in the past few years, Taiwan's undersea cables have been damaged or cut an average of 8 times a year. And with each cable taking roughly 2 months to repair, Taiwan needs to think carefully about whether it doubles down on cable defense or looks for an alternative way to stay connected. Justin Wu and Jaime Ocon for TaiwanPlus.